All right, shalom, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. We're going to start off this lesson by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Yeshua,
Hashem,
Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders and the bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. All right, and have taught us this word in truth and sincerity, and peace and mercy to the elect that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, as well as the rest of you that sincerely believe. Peace and mercy to you and your household. So today's lesson, okay, is going to be another edition of News and Prophecy. And you see the title, it says, "The next plan will shock the world." All right. And just like the previous plan or the previous event that happened 4 years ago, the CVID, the pandemic, which was a plan that shocked the world. Now the next one, which really that was a what would you call it? That was like a foreshadowing of what's really to come. You know, so it wasn't really that serious, but you know, we're coming down to the wire, and all, like Malachi like to say a lot, all roads lead to the CHIP, MOTB, as you see. Right. All these events that are playing out, you know, they're all connected to the CHIP, all right? And while the elite are constructing their agenda or their plans to bring about the MOTB, the masses are completely filled up with the bread and circus, right? But those of us that want to know, and those of us that have the Holy Spirit and we're keeping up with the prophecies, we know what's really going on. Okay, and so let me open up with this precept concerning the plans of the wicked. Let's go Psalms 37 and 12. I'm just going to read really two things really good, to be honest, right down to 40. But I'm just going to read, right down to 40. But I'm going to read just verse 12, and then we're going to play this clip I got of this woman. Her name, I don't know if you have heard of this woman, Whitney Webb. She kind of popped up as of late, recently, a couple years ago, almost like out of nowhere. But she has a lot of information on, you know, WF and, you know, the elites and the plans and economic plans that they have. Most likely she's an insider, but she brings a lot of good information. Here's this precept. It says Psalm 37 and 12. The wicked, and this is an NLT, the wicked plot against the godly, right? And the godly, we know the wicked starts with Esau, Edom, but the elites of the nation of Edom, which are the top bankers, right? The Amalekites. And the godly is talking about the elect, right? They're not concerned with the 2/3 of Israel because you're already primed to be deceived and destroyed. It says they snarl at them in defiance, right? And that's the pride of these Edomites. They look at us, right? And you know, they look at us as nothing, and they're in direct defiance to the words that we preach. Right, because these are the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai. So they're in direct defiance of the Heavenly Father and His Son. So Esau is not looking to give up his kingdom, right? So he's not. So he's going to go down with a fight, and it's not going to be It's going to be a one round, first round knockout when the Most High, all right, invades this place, or where Yahweh Shai invades this place, all right, with the host of heaven, the army of heaven. And it says, verse 13. It says, but the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, just laughs, for He sees their day of judgment coming. And we see it too. Why do you think we're pushing these lessons? Right? We're pushing prophecy because we see the judgment day of these Edomites, all right, the heathens, and you 2/3. Okay? It's coming. It's right around the corner. Oh. Any precepts before I play the clip? You got something?
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
That's right.
Beautiful.
So as we're approaching these times, America is unstable. You know, there's no president. You know, there's a vice president right now, a woman. You know, so so right now anything could happen.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, Trump was assassinated, almost assassinated. You know, so there's a lot of things that's brewing up, and in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, you know, anything could happen. You know, so we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, and Apostle Tahar, he coined this year of Jacob's, the possible year of Jacob's trouble, and it seems like this might be the year.
That's right. That's right, man.
Beautiful point, brother. You mentioned, you said a powerful word there, unstable. Okay, and that exemplify the systems, the system that's ruling in America, the two-horned beast. The two-horned lamb-like beast. Just said, and it simply represents instability. They're not stable.
Yep.
Unstableness. So if you people are asleep, man, we're going to get into it in spirit and in truth. Okay, once more. That's all I want to say.
That's right. You're right. You know, they're unstable, and basically that's going to lead us to that civil unrest. You have those red states versus the blue states.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
So that
good old boys.
So that means that right now, like, we don't know if if Kamala's gonna win.
Right.
Because she's for the whole alphabet agenda and all this stuff. So a lot of people is gonna vote. So we don't know, like, if there could be like a like something could kick off, and like Kamala be president, right? So, Lord's willing, not right, but
Con. Fuck that woman, man.
Yeah.
I have a quick one.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 29, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads,
For water. Go ahead, Af.
And it reads, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Right? And just land backing what the elder was saying to you at home. You know, all these people out here are bugged out and blind. They can't see what's happening. Right? So where there is no vision being the prophecies. You know, these bug outs out here, truth Israel people, they can't see the prophecies, man. You know, as much as they see these video epistles going out or walk by on the highways and hedges, they just can't receive. They just can't receive it. So ultimately, it'll be destruction for them.
Right? That's right. That's right.
And it says here, he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Right? And the only people, scriptures say, if you love me, keep my commandments. Right? The only people practicing that is the elect.
That's right. Come, yep. When you go into that word law, it says, I have it on my phone here. It says a body of prophetic teachings. Right. So with these prophecies that we bring out, there's instructions that follow with these prophecies as to what the elect, the hopeful elect, are to do, how they are to be, what mentality they're to have, approaching these days and when we get into these days. Okay, so the law in that particular precept isn't necessarily talking about keeping all the law, but more so obedience, because the scriptures say, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge, that's right, should be the stability of that time, and the fear of the Lord, which the fear of the Lord, as we always bring out, all right, leads to obedience. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? So that divine instruction that the elect will receive, that's going to be a precious thing in that day. And like the brother just said, man, these 2/3, they're not going to have that divine instruction. So they're going to be caught out here like chickens with their head cut off, right? And they're going to die ultimately.
Beautiful point, brother. Real quick, I just want to mention, because you brought up the law, which is the instruction that is supposed to unite. The Lord, Yehovah Shem Yoshai set it up to unite with his faith that you talk about, submission in regards to his faith that is going to be upon the elect. So yes, the instruction unites with that, with the faith, right? We just came out of Galatians, the 3rd chapter. Can't even remember the verse right now, but it tells us exactly that in regards to the unification of the law, the instruction. But I got a quick precept I just want to bring up because I did mention lamb-like, and I mean the prophecies are to the T, right? And just in case for folks miss it, so if you could get Revelation 13 and 10, and the point is in the 11th verse. Regard to that system. There you go.
So Revelation 13 and 10, it reads, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity."
That's right, and that's a
that
powerful
killeth with the
precept. Salakia, I just want to say real quick, you know, we know the system. We know Esau system here in America, okay, and what it represents, not only in America, but worldwide. And we know our history, but I just wanted to just bring that. So they're in power now, lead into captivity, and it says they're going to go into captivity.
Yep.
Right, and then it also explains his characteristics. Continue.
Yep. It says, "He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. He that here is the patience and the faith of the saints."
That's right. Simply put, you know, so the saints are going to be led definitely by Yehovah Shem Yoshai, and they're going to go through. He's going to bring them through the fire. Okay, and I'm talking about the 1/3, Zechariah 13, 8 and 9, around there. All right.
Yeah. The scriptures also say that the captive hastens to be loose, right? And we're the captive.
That's right.
We haste every single day, which means we're prisoners of hope, right? Because here's the patience and the faith. So we're suffering, but we have faith and hope that the Most High will send down his son, all right, to basically let us loose from this captivity. And the only way we can be let loose from this captivity is if this is by this man going down, this Edomite going down, and his whole system, his economy.
That's
so
right.
we're for the downfall of this wicked place. We're for the downfall of the economy, and we're for the destruction of Babylon, which is spiritually America, okay, or America, which is spiritually Babylon.
That's right. That's right.
Verse 11. Yeah.
The point.
"I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. He spake as a dragon."
Beautiful. So right now, in the light of prophecy, we know which of the 2 parties. You have one guy that's basically eating applesauce. Okay. Okay, he's falling all over the place, can't go up, right? So it goes into that instability. And then we have another dude speaking like, you know, hey, we're going to make so-and-so great again. Okay. Right? Instability going into those 2 parts, because I mentioned it before. But again, man, I don't want to take too long on this, but it's very simple for the elect man and how the Lord is revealing it to them more and more sure word of prophecy and how close we are, right? So simply put, and hey, you Jalen Brown, if you get to see this video, I got bad news for you, man. There's not going to be no revival of any black Wall Street. Okay. All right. So that's his favorite. That was his quote that he quoted last. I think it was last week. Bring back Black Wall Street. He's gonna do in his power to bring back Black Wall Street, right, in the land of instability. That's what this man said. But anyway, that's the point on that. Just wanted to bring that up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta say, you niggas are dead, man. You're dead from the neck down. You know, thinking about Black Wall Street. You got 2/3 that want to establish a kingdom side by side with their enemy Esau, Edom, and the heathens. And that's why you're gonna be destroyed, because you're too bugged out. Right, you want to rule side by side by people you're supposed to rule over, you know, and ultimately that leads you to wanting to save your enemy. So that's why the Most High is going to destroy you. And we're getting to that point where this devil, right, as it says, he spoke like a lamb. So what? He came to you, right, in a form of, I'm harmless. This is for you.
Mm-hmm.
And now it says he's going to speak as a dragon. So that means draconian laws. When you look up the word draconian, it means harsh and rigorous laws, man. So
Right.
you think the lockdowns a couple years ago was bad and people were going crazy, losing their minds because they couldn't go to their favorite restaurant. But you still had Netflix. You still could go and Uber Eats. You know, you could to go out on a walk. But that wasn't enough. So how much more when the economy completely shut down? You got no Netflix. You got no money in your bank. You can't get food in the grocery stores, right? And then you got you got martial law. You don't even got police officers, but you got the U.S. military. You got military out there on the streets. You got curfew. You know, it's gonna be serious. It's gonna be rigorous and serious. This man's gonna show you his horns. Why? Because he knows his time is up. You know, and he knows his time is up because really the prophecies are playing out, but as well as the prophets were prophesying, man. Prophesying constantly.
We're chatting down Babylon, right?
That's right.
We're singing that song.
That's right.
We're singing the song of Moses, right? So.
That's right.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna play this clip here. Yeah. And then of course, brothers, when the spirit impress you, just let me know to pause it, and then you guys can get your precepts. Let me know if this is too fast. It should be okay though. 1.5 speed.
Yeah, 1.4 for me anyway.
They have essentially said that this is the only way, this will be the only way to prove you have legal identity. And so if you don't participate in that system, as far as the state or the private sector is concerned, you don't exist. So by not participating in that system, you're inherently excluded from the economic system and really essentially everything. It's going to be a problem, reaction, solution type of situation where they've already made the solution. They've already developed what they want to be the new financial, some sort of big event on the scale of World War II or some large event that's equally disruptive in order to be like, all right, now it's time for a new financial governance system.
You see, she said they're going to need some huge event, right, to bring in the order. And we always talk about and break down the dollar bill about order out of chaos.
Right.
And this is how these guys move. Okay, 99% of people on the planet are not privy to the order out of chaos. Right? They're just kind of going day by day, really in a hamster in a wheel. Okay, thinking you're getting somewhere, but you're not going anywhere.
A year ago, while speaking at the Global Finance Summit in Paris, French President Emmanuel Macron said the world needs a public financial shock to fight global warming. Around the same time, World Economic Forum founder and executive chairman Klaus Schwab also made a similar statement about
I have a precept.
After this video, your life is never going to be the same. So I need you to stop
revamping the global economy.
Con, go ahead, Al.
2 Corinthians 2, verse 11.
Con, spirit. Go ahead,
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So this is what they're doing. They're doing this thing in the dark, and they're doing it openly, but the people are in darkness. The people
That's
don't
right.
understand the
Beautiful.
come. And they're basically they're blind.
That's right.
But like we could see,
That's right.
So we're in the
Children
time
of the light.
Yeah. So we're in the time, that Esau he's planning, he's doing a big scheme, right?
That's right.
Right.
That anchor there, if I may add,
Yep.
what stood out to me is he said, Prime Minister Macron of France said
Right.
the world is in need of a great financial shock to control global warming, right? These damn devils.
Yeah, Con.
These
Yeah.
people are sick, man. So it
Yeah.
shows you that these are the damn Edomite, that these are the
Real
the
Edomites,
Most
man.
High's left hand.
Yep.
These people are opposed to evil, man.
That's right.
It's
That's right.
good against evil.
That's right. That's literally the layout of this movie. And I'll say it like that, a movie, right? Because this is the Most High's movie. When you go into the word God in the Latin, it goes to theos, right? Which is get the word theater from, theater, right? And this is what it is. The world is a stage. It's a theater. But like the brother just broke down, man, it's really literally about good versus evil. That's what you're witnessing here, the battle between good and evil. Okay, and good is gonna win, which is the elect.
That's right.
The
So that
scriptures
means
say,
that these are the people, like these people, man, like when they go into captivity, like we're not gonna have no mercy on them. You know, like we know, because the elect won't have no mercy on the damn Edomites, man.
Yeah. Well, it starts with our Lord. He's not going to have any mercy.
That's right.
I'm going to get the scripture, but go ahead, brother. Beautiful
Yep.
point. You know, so that's right. So if he's not going to have mercy, we're not going to have mercy.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's the point. That's the point.
Economy. In his words, every country from the United States to China must participate, and every industry from oil and gas to tech must be transformed. We need a great reset of capitalism, Schwab added in an article published on the non-governmental organization's website. According to popular investigative journalist Whitney Webb, what we are witnessing is the birth of a new international monetary system, a replacement for the current Bretton Woods system built solely on the blockchain to aid the complete surveillance and censorship of every aspect of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney's warnings are based on the words of several global elites and WEF.
See, look at the people on the seat. Annual meeting 2022. You got Kill Gates here. You got this. I forgot this guy's name, but you know this.
Forgot this guy. He was a senator.
Yeah, he's a
Forgot this
senator,
guy's name.
right?
He was a
John Kerry.
John Kerry.
John Kerry, John Kerry, right? And remember, this guy, he was behind with the help of the WEF of the last little outage, right? Microsoft, right? And what does Microsoft go into? Micro, small, software, a small software, which is what? The MOTB. Okay, so
That chip technology.
that's right. Like you just read the precept, 2 Corinthians 2:11. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Why? Because we've got the Holy Spirit, right? So we're the children of the light. And we see right through these guys' plans.
Our scripture?
Yep, go ahead.
Psalm 64.
Come.
Psalm 64, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, bend their bows to shoot their arrows even with the words. So this is what they're doing. They're trying to cast spells upon the world and upon the elect, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, the ark. That's right. The spells are actually working on everybody else but the elect. Yep.
Yeah. To whom that is, it said that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of them, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, and their heart is deep. So this is a deep counsel. They're very demonic. These people are sick.
Yep. Since 1776, this plan. You go back to Albert Pike and certain, high figures in Freemasonry, right, and Satanism, like what's his name, Albert Pike, and then the other guy, Aleister Crowley.
Yeah.
These guys, man, this has been going. This has been planned out for like 3 centuries, man. 300 years. So their heart is deep. They've been studying other empires and seeing where they rised and seeing where they fell, and they've been perfecting that with this empire, right? But what they haven't taken account of is Yahushua coming back to take them down. Why? Because the pride of their heart has deceived them.
But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So this is what's going to happen, right? Like after this World War III, because they plan, because they don't really want a World War III, but it's already written, it's already prophesied. So they basically want to have control of the world and have everyone submit to their whole new world order, right?
Right. Khan. A lot of these major nations, they don't really, like the elder just said, they don't really want that World War III But these elites are pushing the World War III because America is just a patsy, right? It was a cash cow for them for a bit, right? They basically sucked that whore out. She's dry. She's done and away with. They're done with her, and they want her to be destroyed. But they think they're going to run into their bunkers, and they're going to be preserved from those missiles. But they think they're going to rise up out of the ashes like a phoenix and run into this other, and then run the world again. They think they can. The scriptures say that their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So they think that they're going to still rule after the great destruction of America, right? But they're going to wake up to shackles and chains, right? And 8-9 feet, colored men, Jakes, ruling over them with spiritual powers. That's what they're going to wake up to, man. And those arrows represent those ICBM missiles, man.
So
And the lasers.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear, and shall declare the works of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and the upright in heart shall glory. So this is what we're hoping to accomplish, man. All right, and we're hoping, right, and it's gonna happen.
That's right.
Like because all this is our faith.
Yeah.
Right? This is our faith, right? Because we never seen like nuclear
missiles. No, man. The world has never seen that in history.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kiev puppets like Macron, as well as the words of Mark Carney, former governor of the Bank of England and Bank of Canada, and the UN Special Envoy for Climate Action and Finance, who said the 3 pillars of the New World Order are digital IDs, CBDCs, and ESG. In a recent discussion,
which is all CHIP. That's all CHIP.
That's all prophecy.
That's right.
Okay.
That's CHIP technology, digital IDs, and what do you say? Digital ID and
New World Order are digital IDs, CBDCs, and
digital IDs, CBDCs,
ESG. In a recent discussion with
ESG, so basically tracking and tracing your carbon footprint, how much of meat you eat, how much alcohol you drink, how much driving you do. This man, as we have been continually teaching and telling you, Israelites, that he has a God complex. You see? So he wants to control every facet, all right, of your life and every neuron and thought of your mind. You see? And that's what the CHIP is all about, because they can control your thoughts, but they're not going to tell you that. What they're going to tell you is that if you're blind, you can see. If you're deaf, you can hear, right? They're going to tell you if you're paralyzed, you can walk. And that's what's going to catch the masses. And you know what? Let me bring this up real quick, because that's all through the Lord.
Bring it up.
The Lord's with it, because it's the Most High ultimately that's do it. There's two MARKs, right? There's one that represents exemption from judgment, and there's another one that represents death or judgment by death. You see? So let me go down here to 2 Thessalonians. Yeah, exactly.
The stigmata.
Stigmata. Yeah, that's right. Stigmata. That's right. Let me just start at 8. The point's really at 11. So 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, as he's being revealed now. How's he being revealed? By the mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father, which is the prophets, through the truth, whom the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yoshua shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, exactly, the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So we're prophesying, and then after us prophesying, the destruction is going to come by Yahushai and the hosts of heaven. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs, right? And lying wonders, right? Lying wonders goes into his technology to deceive the people, right? An example of that is Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is a lying wonder, and it's a sign. Look that up. See what it is. See what it's about. That's gonna really deceive the masses heavy. Okay. Verse 10, it says,
Beautiful.
and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth,
Wow.
right? That they might be saved, right? The love of the truth goes into basically being of the hopeful elect through obedience and faith.
Mhm.
And for this cause, right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall send them strong delusions,
Mhm.
right? And that's why this devil is going back to back when it comes to bread and circus, back to back, because these are delusions, and it's going to get even stronger, because the strongest delusion is the MOTB. Because how they're going to present it to you, they're going to present it as a means of as a means of an answer to the problems that are happening on Earth, right? Problem, reaction, solution.
And that's why Trump, even if he gets in, he's gonna be pushing the whole blockchain like technology. So
That's
it shows you that it doesn't matter. Like they're just puppets.
That's
and they're
right.
pushing the same goal, the same agenda.
Beautiful. Yeah, when he was in office excuse me, Slaki, real quick, because you said that, I guess there. Excuse me, 2016, 2017, it's all over the internet, the biometrics. So yeah, you know, the unstable, the dragon-like horn, like you said, if he gets into power, right? You know, he is going to promote it. He has no choice.
Yeah,
And this is good because basically
Absolutely.
our money that we get is whatever, just a fiat currency, right?
It's
just
debt.
a paper, it's just a debt
It's
note.
just debt. Yeah,
Just a debt.
note.
It's not nothing. It's not. It's
Yeah.
You can't get gold, and all that stuff with it. It's just like a whole, it's a whole trap.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
And it goes on to say that they shall believe a lie. So what's the lie they're going to believe? It's the benefits of the MOTB, so-called benefits, right? That's the lie they're going to believe. So Most High is going to cause the majority of people on this planet to buy in to the MOTB. Why? So they can be destroyed. That's how the Most High is dealing right now, man.
Mhm.
He's not dealing in a way of love all people and all that bullshit that you might hear at church. The way the Most High is dealing right now is judgment and destruction. That's how he's dealing right now. And only the elect are not gonna get caught up with this delusion, right? Because they have what? The Thawa, which is the mark of exemption from this judgment. So it says here, verse 12, that they all might be damned who believed not the truth. And that's why the Most High has a spirit on the prophets, right? On the prophets, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down. They be pushing out these videos and these prophecies daily, right? Because all of you that mock and scoff and don't believe, guess what? You're set up to believe a strong delusion, so you can be destroyed. Okay, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And hey, look at the Olympics. Everybody has pleasure. Right now, we're in a world of unrighteousness, and everybody loves it. Everybody loves it, but the hopeful elect.
Mhm.
We're like righteous lot, right? Like
Yep,
we're back to
exactly.
the filthy conversation of the wicked, and
Exactly.
getting more demonic and sick.
That's right.
Mark Goodwin, writer and editor-in-chief at Bitcoin Magazine, Whitney warns that all world governments are pushing this New World Order agenda, proudly sponsored by the ultra-rich and powerful, including Silicon Valley executives like Larry Fink, who wants to tokenize all existing assets and commodities, as well as the natural world. Whitney warns that from forests to rivers...
And they go above him. Obviously, they're not going to name the bankers to you, but they're going to name all the people under the bankers as the spearheads of this economy crash and MOTB. But they're really just the face of the agenda of the bankers, right?
That's right.
Mountains and lakes, everything will soon become a commodity. Owned, and warns that from who wants to tokenize all existing assets and commodities, as well as the natural world. Whitney warns that from forests to rivers, mountains, and lakes, everything will soon become a commodity. owned and traded by the super rich and powerful to make them even stronger and move them closer to their goal of completely dominating the rest of us.
I have a
During the
scripture,
conversation with Goodwin, Whitney discussed two important
Obadiah, verse 5. If thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So this is what Esau, he has a God complex. He wants everything. He wants your soul. He wants to know everything what you're doing, you know? These people are sick, man. But man already has the world, man. It's like, what more do you want, man?
Yeah, Khan.
How
Hey,
are,
in the NLT, it says it like this. I just want to read it real quick for you. In the NLT, it says, if these thieves came at night and robbed you, what a disaster awaits you. They would not take everything. Those who harvest grapes always leaves a few for the poor, but your enemies will wipe you out completely.
I have the word commodity, whatever it is. Slack. Go ahead. Wow.
Read Obadiah 6 in the NLT.
NLT?
Yeah.
So Obadiah 6 in NLT, it says, every nook and cranny of Edom, every nook and cranny of Edom will be searched and looted.
Ooh.
Every treasure will be found and taken.
That's right.
So all the treasure you have will be taken. Right? By who? The saints of the Most High, the elect.
Right.
That's right.
You want me to keep going up?
Is it Daniel 7 and 18 if you don't have more? That's it? I could read it. And, Daniel 7 and 18. The saints of the Most High shall possess the kingdom.
Get that one.
Get down.
You could get that in the NLT. Let's see.
Yeah. And then I have the word commodity, right? Okay. Just to bring that out
So
because
Daniel 7 and 18.
It should be 18.
In the NLT, it says here, but in the end, the holy people of the Most High will be given the kingdom, and they will rule forever and ever.
Oh my God, that's amazing, man. Cause even when I normally go for my walk, I went to the beach today, man, and I'm just looking at these Edomite women. I can't wait till we have them, and we're gonna have them as our slaves, man. You know?
Yeah.
You know, you damn Edomites is going down. You other nations, man.
Beautiful point, brother.
You know?
Hey, you people can't understand what the young elder is saying. All right, and I have the word commodity because they keep saying commodity. Beautiful. Bring it out. Finish what you got. Bring it out. It says. It says from the early 1500s as a noun, article or merchandise. Right. So the guy kept saying that they're just going to turn everything into a commodity, right?
Right.
And then it says anything movable of value that can be bought or sold.
Yeah.
And then it says, in a general sense, here's the point: property, possession. So this system, this digital autocracy that we're in, that is going to be more laws, draconian laws are going to come, right? Their aim is to own everybody.
Yeah.
Fully. You already said it, but I just wanted to, because when they say a word, when you go into it, for you people that don't like to go into words, it has great meaning. Okay.
Yeah,
that they're trying to hide. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we won't be able to be a part of this society.
Well, she's gonna bring it out. She's gonna bring it out.
And they show you that in that movie, like Demolition Man, right? And basically, that the rebels had to go underground, and they had to be like scrapping for food and all that. You know, at Taco Bell.
Yeah, but the Lord's gonna take care of us. The Lord's gonna take care of the whole left, man. We're not gonna be scrapping for food, but yeah, you're right. All these other people, you're gonna be scrapping for food, and that is not how that's not what you're used to. So because you're not used to scrapping for food, you're used to convenience, you're gonna be primed to take the MOTB.
Sorry.
See, it's all about the MOTB. The scriptures say that store your riches up in heaven, where moth and rust and thieves cannot come in and destroy and take. Roughly paraphrasing.
Beautiful.
Our riches are in heaven, which you people can't see that are not the elect. That's why there's going to be divine intervention with the elect. That's really going to drop the jaws on you Israelites. You're going to be like, yo, how are these guys eating? How are these guys surviving? How are you You know?
Because Yahweh Shai
Yeah.
is gonna bring angels, you know, cause like how the angel in
Yep. LA.
in LA,
Yep.
right? The
That's
angels
right.
appeared, and he was just he was just checking everybody out, and he went his way.
Yeah, and then he appeared and then he disappeared.
Yeah. So we're gonna have angels. That's like that's why Daniel 12:1 goes into that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that word out to show that when they keep saying commodity, for you people at home, simply put, you're going to become a possession.
Yep.
Okay, that's the first thing. Possess the people, and then you got them. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
That's right.
Parts of the New World Order plans, digital IDs, and natural world tokenization, warning that Schwab, Fink, and useful puppets like Macron are on the verge of achieving their grand plans, and how disastrous that would be for us all. As we bring you clips from the video, please take a little time to like this.
Can you imagine
Plans, devils.
338% account growth in 1 year? Well, that's exactly
Video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. Everything you do helps
In this context, I think
and immensely contributes to the channel's growth. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
in this context, I think the digital ID is a key enabler of the surveillance, knowing what everyone is doing at the transactional level and being able to tweak that micromanagement based on a person's activity, because the digital ID isn't just limited to the financial system, right? It's like your travel, your health history, your career history, your education credentials, your access to telecommunications, social media, the internet.
So a lot of you are under the impression that digital ID is just financial, but like, Whitney Webb is bringing out, it's not just financial. It's your health history, your education history, so on and so forth. So they want every single bit of information of your livelihood. Okay.
I have a scripture, Job 18:5. Job 18 verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the sparks of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be. It said the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candles shall be put out with him. So Esau has the light, but it's gonna be put out. Once Yahweh Shai comes and sets up order, right? Because America is gonna be totally destroyed. Right, certain parts of the world is gonna be destroyed too. The whole nuclear destruction. Right? The strength of his strength shall be straight, and his own counsel shall cast him down. Right, so with the whole World Economic Forum and the UN and all these councils, what they have, NATO and the BRICS and all that shit, man. Your whole, all that council is going to be put down, man.
That's right.
For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walked upon a snare. The jinn shall take him by the heel. Right? So the jinn's Yahweh Shai. He's gonna take your damn power by the heel, man.
Right, because Yahweh Shai represents Jacob, right? Second Ezra 6:9. Right? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's just with Yahweh Shai.
And the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid upon the ground, and the trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him by his feet. So this is what's going to happen. Anything could happen. You have Kamala, that's basically, she's president right now. So next couple of weeks, next couple of months, anything could kick off, and it could be a false flag, right? So We got
Another highlight. A highlight within the crisis. That's what I meant to say.
yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
That's
that
great.
word, Con, I look at that word light as well in the other verse, and it says light of prosperity, right? So that's prosperity living in America, which is Babylon the Great and Rome and Egypt spiritually all over again, is going to be taken out. No prosperity in America anymore. Okay? And no prosperity for these nations as well, because they live deliciously off of America. When you read Revelation 18, right? You spend $3 to make a pair of shoes, right, in the Middle East, in China, let's say, and you sell it. You sell those pair of shoes for $400 in America. Those guys are making money.
They're eating
They're eating good, right? And America's
all
a
over.
consumer nation.
China,
They're going to
Bangladesh.
be upset. Yeah, they're going to be upset. These nations are going to be upset when America gets destroyed. Even though they're for America being right now, they're for America being the least of the nations, but America being completely destroyed, it's like, oh shit, because they thought they can be the head and still reap from America at the same time.
That's right.
But you know what I mean. But America's gonna be completely destroyed, so they're gonna be like, oh shit, damn, we're making money, and we thought we could be the head and make money, but now we're just the so-called head, and we're not making money at all, and we're not even the head at all, because here's a chariot, the so-called black man with woolly hair, and you know, and he's out here destroying us. So it's gonna be a whole frenzy of being upset, and they're gonna be going crazy, man.
That's right. It tells us in Revelation 18, brother.
I have a scripture.
Alas.
Yeah, they're still far off.
Isaiah
Right.
65. Isaiah, because the wealth is going to be translated to the elect. It's going to be translated to Yahweh Shai, and then the elect. Isaiah 60:5. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee, and the force of the Gentile shall come to thee. So basically, like, they're gonna have to bow down and basically follow our economy, our world economy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Hebrew economy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Outer precept.
Colin, go ahead, brother.
Since we mentioned it, Revelation 18 and 8.
Yep. Yep. Let's pull it up here. Colin. Oh, that's NLT. Let's just switch that. Colin, go ahead, Al.
Yeah, and it reads, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine.
So that could happen, man. And like that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like a nice day. You know, everything's gonna be flowing nice because everybody's gonna have the whole charagma in them, right? Everybody's gonna be partying, buying the new like Tesla trucks and all that, living good until that one day, right? That one day that they're, you know, like they're gonna hear that they're gonna hear like the sirens, right, saying, "Oh, you know, prepare for war." You know?
Yep.
That's right.
World War III is here. Go to your nearest your bunker or whatever. And that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna take the Lord only one day, man, for him to destroy America.
And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come,
Mhm.
right? All these other nations, it's going to be live on television. They're going to witness this. You
Mhm.
know, it says here the kings of the earth who've committed fornication with her. You know,
Mhm.
all these leaders that have made deals with America, lying down in bed with the whore, you know, sold out their nations, their populace. You know, they're gonna see live on CNN, Al Jazeera TV, and just missiles and
Con,
smoke.
Mhm.
And they're
con,
gonna be like,
con,
man, the money is over. You know?
con.
And by
Yep.
that time, like the elect is gonna be in the chariot,
Yep.
you know, like drinking some yayan and shit.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
you
All
know,
right. Watching the destruction of this.
watching the destruction, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be worse than 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, way worse.
Oh yeah.
Way
for
worse.
sure.
because
Oh yeah.
because I remember 9/11, like you know, like it was big on the news, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You mean the spectacle of the event,
Yeah,
the worldwide pandemic. Beautiful point, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Just on the spectacle aspect.
like
Yeah.
this is gonna be worse than damn 9/11, man.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna look. It's gonna make. It's gonna make 9/11 look like a child's play.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Last verse. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. Right?
Mhm.
All this drop shipping, Amazon Prime, next day shipping. You know,
Mhm.
Elon Musk, Alibaba. They're gonna. It's finished. They're
There are
gonna be
gas
weeping and mourning.
stations because you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
Elon. They have all the gas stations and
Mm-hmm.
the big trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so they're living very like luxurious in Babylon. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the Arabs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ishmael. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Yeah.
That's right.
The gravy train's over. The drop shipping, the trade, the traffic, the heavy business.
That's right.
That's finished,
Right.
man.
Like so, what's
Done.
gonna happen? Like they're gonna have to give that to the elect.
Yep,
They're
that's
gonna have to
right.
give that to you. I was trying the angels. I was like by the like to the like to the
The elect and the house shy.
yeah, exactly.
The house shy and the elect. It's like it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That's it on that doc?
Yeah, that's it on that.
Con.
That's a good video. This is a great video.
Con.
Mhm.
This is like a lot of like a lot of scriptures coming up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Beautiful. A great meal. Great
Yeah.
meal.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
right.
meat.
That's right. That's right.
You know, with the new AI era, right, they can fuse all that data, analyze it, you know, and depending on how they develop that AI algorithm, use it to control people really in unprecedented ways. I think the digital ID and the CBDC and its private sector equivalence project is something that we're always sort of intended to be the same system. So there's documents from the UN, from the BIS, and in related groups that are sort of that have been working on this for years that essentially frame one as essential to the other, using words about, you know, this is inclusionary, sort of, you know, the whole I guess marketing behind digital ID is that everyone needs a legal ID because otherwise they're unable to access essential services, right? And so the idea is we all have to be included in the system, and they directly link that to the concept of financial inclusion and banking the unbanked, which you brought up earlier. But inherently, these systems actually function in an
Yeah, it shows you that you won't be able to like let's say you're on like disability or you're on like welfare or whatever, or
Yeah.
even if you're going to work and you
Yeah.
have to you know like
Check
you know,
in, log in for
it's
work.
gonna affect all it's gonna affect all industry.
Yep. Your it's gonna affect your daily living.
Yes.
From having a home to it's gonna be from shelter to transportation to food, right, and to clothing, all of it, which are the essentials, right, of your livelihood. Okay, so and she's gonna bring it out. If you don't partake, you're gonna have no access to that. So right now you have a bunch of Israelites that tell you they're basically, you know, preaching the wrong thing and are going off. Listen to them in that day, these false leaders and teachers in that day. What will you rely on? Okay, because you don't have Yahweh Shema Shai, so the only way you can turn is to Satan.
Exactly.
The devil.
Baal. To Baal.
That's right. That's right.
This is Romans 11 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Romans 11 verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, they killed it said they have killed thy prophets and dig down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed down the knee to the image of Baal.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
That's right.
so basically the 7,000 which means completion is
Yeah.
going to bow down to this whole NWO, this whole, because they want us to bow down or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Basically, it's like they want us to like
Serve the
bend the
devil.
knee. Yeah.
Serve him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. It's like they want
Yeah.
us to bend the knee. All right. But that's not going to happen
Yeah.
to the elect. And so even so, then at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace, right? So
That's right.
so the elect and the like the 1/3 isn't gonna bow down unto the image.
Right. And it says according to the election of grace. So right now within this grace period, what do you think the elect are doing? Preparing their mind, right? Getting right with the Most High and Yahweh, getting right with the Most High through Yahweh Shai. You see, because of the terrors and the evils that are coming down that are coming down the pipe. Most High is not playing, man. You Jakes, you Israelites are gonna really see the Most High is not playing. Even the elect are gonna be frightened. So how much more those of you that reject, right, and scoff and hate the Most High's words and Him, you're gonna be done. You're gonna be done. You're gonna be terrified to the bone. You're going to have heart attacks. You're going to die. Your children are going to die. Your wives are going to die. It's going to be all kind of mayhem and wickedness and death throughout the earth. But the elect are going to stay true to Yahweh Bashim El Shai. It's going to be serious, man. Most High is not playing.
And we're approaching the time that anything could kick off.
Yep.
In the next couple of months, right?
Yep.
And we're approaching the election year, so anything could kick off right now.
That's right.
So I'll play a little bit more of this.
Exclusionary way, based on how they've been set up. You know, they have essentially said that this is the only way, this will be the only way to prove you have legal identity. And so if you don't participate in that system, as far as the state or the, the private sector is concerned, you don't exist. So by not participating in that system, you're inherently excluded from the economic system and really essentially everything. So you have to onboard to the surveillance state or be excluded from everything. So it's, being.
Attention affiliate marketers. Stop promoting your affiliate links.
Being marketed as inclusion, but it's really inherently exclusionary.
How does this system get triggered? How do we move into the Mark Carney-ism?
Well, I think they sort of give it away when they say that this is the new Bretton Woods movement that needs to be seized. So Bretton Woods was what came out of World War II essentially, and was the creation of a new financial governance system.
Yeah, so basically this is a digital Bretton Woods system that's going to happen. Okay, they did this already, right? With these debt notes we have, fiat currency.
World War II.
But now they're going to take it to a digital system.
That's right.
And the prophet John,
and this is essentially an effort.
John, he already had a vision. He already saw this, right? So we're approaching the thing what John saw, and it's gonna come. Right? I have a scripture, Revelation 13, verse 15.
Beautiful.
And he had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy nor sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man. His number is 603 square. So we're approaching. So basically, like these other Israelite camps who are not talking about this, they're compromised.
Yeah, exactly.
And
whether it's literally or spiritually, you're compromised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful point.
It's happening right now in our face, right now.
Yeah, beautiful point. You just quoted verse 17 there. She said, the lady said that, well, before she came on, but they said, listen, we're going to force your habits. right? And you have to come up under this system. That's what you said, or else if you don't come up under it, you're going to be what? Non-existent, right? And that brings us to the verse 16. Excuse me, verse 15 that you read. That's why you read it for you folks at home, man. So we're in it, as the brother says. You know, we're in the thick of it. We're just watching and praying, and it's going to blow up. And when we know when it blows up, more unrighteous decrees will come.
Yeah.
With it, okay. But anyway, that's the point. Just wanted to bring that out in regards to that. Yeah. Right.
To create a financial governance system that was announced well before any sort of crisis like that, but it's probably going to need a crisis of that level to be implemented and on board.
Crisis of what level? So the Bretton Woods system was able to come about because the crisis of the level of World War II enabled it to come about. So for the MOT, so there's going to be there has to be a crisis on the level of World War II to enable this digital system to come about, is what she's saying. And that crisis is going to be a total shutdown of the economy, a total, complete shutdown of the economy, which is going to lead to civil unrest.
I think Albert Pike, he had a book called Morals and Dogma. And basically it like describes like World War One, World War II, and the three. Basically in the, I think that was the early, like mid 1800s.
Right.
So, so it's already written, right? I think the second book, one was passed.
And if you subscribe to the theory that all wars are bankers' wars, which there is plenty of evidence to support that, I would say, that seems to suggest that perhaps this is the it's going to be a problem reaction solution type of situation where they've already made the solution, they've already developed what they want to be the new financial governance system after this new Bretton Woods moment. They just need some sort of big event on the scale of World War II or some large.
Revelation 9 verse 12.
Yeah, she just described the Hegelian dialectic there. Problem reaction solution. Go ahead.
Revelation 9 verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. So they plan like, okay, once they have World War III, that they're gonna have world domination again. But it's not gonna happen like what they think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Large event that's equally disruptive in order to be like, all right, now it's time for a new financial governance system after this big event like they did after World War II.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's so interesting about this like debt bubble exploding is that when you know that the debt bubble.
So that's basically the point. It's basically the meat out of the whole video. If you want more information on it, you can just watch the whole video. This is share
the link in the description.
I'll share the link in the description. It basically says BlackRock's next plan to shock the world. Whitney Webb. Yeah, Savvy Finance. I'll put it in the description.
Okay.
But I want to get this one precept here for myself before we close up. Ezekiel 7. I'm mistaken. And I'm getting in the NLT. So it says here Ezekiel 7 and 7 and 1. I'll shut out 1. This says here in the NLT, then this message came to me from the Lord Yahweh, Son of man. This is what the sovereign Lord Yahweh says to Israel. Then the end is here. Wherever you look, east, west, north, or south, your land is finished. No hope remains, for I will unleash my anger against you. I will call you to account for all your detestable sins. It's talking about you Israelites and really the whole world, okay? But it's really talking about you Israelites because you're scattered throughout the whole four corners of the earth. And this destruction that's coming is called Jacob's trouble for a reason, okay?
And no one wants to listen. Our people don't want to listen. Our people right now want to celebrate and go to Caravana.
Hence Amos 3 and 1, right? Amos 3 and 1 tells you that For the Lord, for I've only known you out of all the families on the planet Earth, so therefore I will punish you. This is coming to you Israelites, but also you heathens, right? Because you elites of the heathen nations are wicked as all hell. So you're gonna get judged too.
Right.
It says, I will turn my eyes away and show no pity. I will repay you for all your detestable sins. Then you will know that I am the Lord Yahweh. This is what the sovereign Lord Yahweh says. Disaster after disaster is coming your way. The end has come. It is finally arrived. Your final doom is waiting. O people of Israel, the day of your destruction is dawning. The time has come. The day of trouble is near. Shouts of anguish will be heard on the mountains, of not shouts of joy. So I will pour out my fury upon you and unleash my anger against you. I will call you to account.
So are
Right?
people gonna be crying? Are people not gonna understand what the hell is happening?
God.
Mhm.
Yep. For
That's right.
all your detestable sins, I will turn my eyes away and show no pity. I will repay you for all your detestable sins. Then you will know that I am the Lord Yahweh, who is striking the blow. Why would you know that it's the Most High who's striking the blow? Because of the prophets. That's why.
That's right.
Right?
And we're all over like the world, through America, Canada, brother in Yukon, brothers, brothers Australia, in Nigeria, all over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I came up with the brother in Yukon.
Yeah.
We came up together in Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Now he's out there.
Yeah, Khan. That's the spirit. And I'm over here.
Yeah.
Shake off that's shake off the dust off your feet off the city. You know? Ezekiel 7:10, it says, the day of the judgment is here, your destruction awaits. The people's wickedness and pride have blossomed to full flower. Their violence has grown into a rod that will beat them for their wickedness.
Yeah, like this is what's happening, car. People, the Lord's gonna beat their Lord's gonna beat their ass, man.
No mercy. He says it. No mercy, like a flower.
Our people want to be a part of the whole the damn alphabet lifestyle and all this shit. You know,
they want to be a part of the beast system.
Yeah, that too.
Because they're living like beasts.
Yeah.
You know? And it says, go ahead, Ak.
Salakia. Yeah, and that's a heavy enchantment, man.
Yeah.
You know, a heavy enchantment. Look at this thing that went down in Paris, the bread and circus, the Olympics. That whole opening ceremony was a ritual, man. You know, putting heavy spells on Jacob.
Yeah,
that's right.
You know,
that's right.
2/3, because the elect won't be, but 2/3 of our people, they're under a heavy sorcery.
Yeah.
The flowers almost bloom.
That's right.
Some destruction coming up.
Yeah.
Great.
It says none of these proud and wicked people will survive. All their wealth and prestige will be swept away.
No mercy.
Yes, the time has come. The day is here. Buyers should not rejoice over bargaining, nor sellers grieve over losses, for all of them will fall under my terrible anger. Even if the merchants survive, they will never return to their businesses. For what Yahweh has said applies to everyone. It will not be changed. Not one person whose life is twisted by sin will recover.
That's right. No mercy.
That's it, man.
Have a script?
Yeah, that's
Revelation 14, verse 15. And another angel came out of the temple crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in the sickle and reap, for the time is come. It says, for the time is come.
Harvest is right.
For the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
That's
and
right.
He that sat on the cloud thrust in the sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, and he also having a sharp sickle, and another angel came out of the altar with the power of fire and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, "Thrust in the sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for the grapes are fully ripe." And another angel and another angel in the sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast into the grape of the winepress of the wrath of Yahweh. And the wine was trodden without the city, and the blood came up and the winepress was trodden without the city, and the blood came out of the winepress, even up to the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,1600 furlongs. So this is so that means that the angels, man, is gonna get busy.
Oh yeah, and the angels, man.
Yeah, it's gonna. So that means that it's gonna be very bad, here.
Yeah,
super bloody.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Bunch of precepts on the comment board. Bunch of precepts. Hey, Tawada to the Akim on the comment board for the precepts. I'll just read one of them. Shalom. This is let's see what we get here. Jeremiah 50:12. This is Maya Kala Allah. Maka Allah. Maya Kala.
Maya Kala.
Yeah, Maya Kala. Jeremiah 50:12. Shalom. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bear you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost part of the nation shall be wilderness and dry land and a desert. Yep, which is America. It says, verse 13, because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly destroyed, desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished. Yeah, it's because the destruction is going to be wild.
Yeah,
and not even just destruction, but all these weird creatures and animals the Most High created are going to be inhabiting that place. You're going to hear all kinds of weird sounds and see all kind of weird animals, man. It's going to be like out of a movie times 1,000. No cinema theater is going to be able to recreate what we're talking about right here.
That's right.
And it says, and hiss at all her plagues. Like, this is the wicked place, man. Don't ever follow after this example.
That's right.
America was a great place, man.
Was, yep.
It was, but now not anymore.
That's right. That's right. Verse 4. Yep. Verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, as you see. These nations are putting themselves in array. BRICS, the BRICS nation. That's them putting themselves in array. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, no missiles, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh.
Spare no missiles. Wow.
That's right, man. Hey, Thawada Act for posting this in the comment board, so I don't have to actually put it up. Thawada. Yeah, man. So that's it for me. Brothers got any last precepts or statements you want to bring out? That's it.
Real quick, it came out in that precept that was just read, and precept prior to that Brother Conowalk read as well. So if you could just read James 2:13 and 14, right? Because I did say at the beginning, and the precepts came out about no mercy. All right. So these people might think that we're up here talking about our own stuff. Okay. So James 2:13 and 14. The point is in no mercy. Yeah, and 14, and that's it.
So it says, for he shall have judgment without mercy. Damn. That hath showed no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment. Right, which is the elect.
That's right.
The elect are going to be rejoicing against the judgment because they got the thawa. And that have the mercy. Verse 14, who doeth it profit? What doeth it profit, my brethren? Though a man say he has faith but have no works, can faith save him? If a brother or sister, that's the point, right? Verse 14.
Yeah, that's the point. All right, you can go if you want. like simply put, right? And when you read up in this beautiful chapter, he explained what you already explained to the folks about how the law works. It's to unite with faith. Okay, that's what it goes up to, and then he goes into it. He goes into the faith again, and so plainly, right there in verse 14, there will be mercy for the elect, and no mercy for the wicked.
Yep, no mercy, man, including Israel.
That's right.
That's it.
So beautiful, man. Lord Williams was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel, man. This horror is about to go down, and Lord willing, we're about to get beamed up, you know, and we're gonna overcome the MOTB, you know. So with that, we're gonna give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, as well as the bishops that have taught us this word in truth and sincerity and rule well. And peace and mercy to the elect that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And the rest of you that sincerely believe, peace and mercy to you as well, man. And to waters of the brothers, all right, posting a precept on the comment board, and shalom to the sisters that sincerely believe, all right, and listen in sincerity and quietness and humility, all right. And with that, we're going to close. We'll say Abba Ball, Kwame Shala, and Abba Ball. Yeah, I said that already. Shalom.
Double unto her, double, brother. What it says.
That's right. Yeah, double.
That's what the Lord said. Right?
Yeah. Put up them
Double
curses,
unto
man.
her. About the